How long does it take everyone
don't say
to
we.
recover after they ejaculate?
Mine's at 15 minutes.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up, bro. Shut up. You're not on medication.
You're not full battery.
No, not full battery.
Robocop.
But
But I can get it hard.
Shut up, man.
Shut up, man. Yeah, exactly. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't
I'm
do
at
that.
least 6 days.
Nah, I'm back to the morning. Yeah.
Nah, I can do the same night for sure.
I can,
for sure.
but it's painful.
Yeah,
I'm
it is
getting
painful, yeah.
numb, bro.
You guys
Sometimes I knock
knock
the first one out quick because I know the next one is the
Is
marathon.
the-
Long, yeah.
Yeah. The first one.
You're right, he's right, though. He's right.
No problem.
I've been cheated on before, you know.
Same.
Yeah. It's actually not even cheated on, but I went through every guy's worst nightmare where my girl got a personal trainer.
Oh, the worst, man. They gotta be a woman, man. Oh my days.
Not really a personal trainer, but like an instructor, basically, like a reformer Pilates instructor. Some guy called Raoul, bro.
Oof, the name's
Went to a
scary.
class then.
Yeah, but it was my fault.
Class with bare people.
Yeah, it was my fault because I was living with this girl. Yeah, we had like a Lawrence Issa situation going on. I was Issa, she was. And I remember coming back from work and I see her on the couch and she's scrolling through Instagram looking at girls that are actually sexy. And
I'm assuming she's your ex now.
yeah. And I see her on Instagram, yeah, and I'm like to her, babe, like you don't do anything. All you do is sit down on the couch, scroll through Instagram. Like I'm scared that you're not active, like you're very lazy. And it's not because you can only ride me for 13 minutes. That's not what I'm fussed about. Yeah. It's because
That's marathon, bro.
I wish.
Give me a 10th.
I said it's not because you can only ride for 30 minutes. It's because actually one day I want for you to have my kids. I need you to be active, and like the more engaged you are, the more active you are, the more better you're gonna be at getting a job, sort of thing.
Yeah, fair.
And she kind of agreed. She was like, you know what, you're right. Like I'm being lazy. I need to be a bit more active. So she said, don't worry, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna do something to be a bit more active.
Okay.
1 week later, I come home from work. She's in the shower. That's weird. First of all. She doesn't normally shower. And on the couch, I see a flyer. Yeah. It says Reformer Pilates with Raoul.
Oh, she's being reformed.
I was like, what kind of sick flyer is this? Woman's only class, Comic Sans font. It had an apostrophe on top of the U in Raoul, Spanish flag in the corner. I was like, what kind of sick flag is this? So then I take it upstairs and I go to my babe. She comes out the shower. I go to my babes. I was like, what's the flyer about? And she's like, oh yeah. After the conversation we had, she went to go sign up for Reformer Pilates. She wants to be in the class. I should see her instructor Raoul. He's so intense. And I was like, babe, like I didn't expect, when I said get active, I didn't expect you to do Reformer Pilates. I thought you were going to do like piano lessons or something like that.
Knitting or something.
And she was like, well, I'm committed. I've signed up now, so I'm committed now. I was like, yeah, you are committed. Remember your vows. Like, yeah. We weren't married, but she got the point.
Exactly.
But yeah, from that day, that's when I knew this girl is smashing my girl. I knew this Raoul guy smashing my chick.
That's how road you want.
Yeah. I started having hallucinations, bro. I remember one day she was sleeping next to me and I heard like, vamos, Raoul. Vamos. And I tap her, I'm like, baby, wake it up, you're having a nightmare. And she's like, no, it's not a nightmare. It's not a nightmare.
Don't wake me up.
Don't wake me up. Yeah. So I'm like to her, babe, I can't take this. Like, I'm not happy with this Reformer Pilates thing. Like, I'm a bit jealous. I want you to stop it. She's like, like you're the one that told me to start being more active. Yeah, then I go find something to do, and now you're acting jealous. This is a red flag. I was like, I said, of course you would bring red flags. I was like, the Spanish flag is red. Of course you're thinking about red flags. The Spanish flag is red. And she's like, see, you're crazy. I was like, oh, you speak the language. I was like, El loco, yeah? El loco. I needed a reason to kill this man. I needed a reason. 2 weeks later, I nearly got my reason. She comes home from Reformer Pilates crying, sobbing. She's sobbing. And I'm like, oh, babe, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was happy as hell. And I was like, what's wrong? She's like, Raoul moved her to the back of the class and said that, look, you're being lazy in class. If you're not going to put 100% effort in, then I'll put people that are willing to put effort in at the front of the class.
That's good.
And I was like, I was so happy. I was like to her, look, babe, you don't need to go back to this class. Don't worry about it. You don't need to go back to this class. I was like, that sounds like you, the laziness. That's my baby. That's the you that I know. But you don't need to go back to this class. And I'm gonna go down there and confront this guy because I don't want nobody speaking to like that to my babe.
Only me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's one thing making my babes come, but if you start making her cry, that's when I get angry. So I go down to the gym, and I go into the class. He's packing up his second class, and I'm hearing dun 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 dun. Maria, man. I tell the guy, stop the music. I go confront him. I was like, yo, puto, Spanish prick. Are you Raul? Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I'm Raul. I was like, but I'm British. He was like to me, I'm British. I was like, what the fuck? You're British? I was like, first of all, your name is like Ralph or something. How do you get a name like Raul for marketing purposes? I was like, second of all, that ain't Reformer Pilates music. That's Spanish sex music. I was like, you ain't got no up-tempo Latin music. You don't listen to J Balvin, Bad Bunny. You don't listen to Gasolina. Everybody listens to Gasolina. And I was like, third of all, like, watch the way you're speaking to people's girls because I came down here to beat your ass like a real puto, you know? Beat your ass like a real puto, like you had stolen cocaine from my cabrones to beat your ass. So I was like, yeah, take my babe's name off the list. She's not coming back to the class. I went home happy as hell, skipping, happy. My girl's not doing it, doing the bachata, blood. I burst into my house. I go to my girl, babe, get ready. I'm taking you to Salsa Temple. I'm in the mood for some nachos, man. I get home, I see a fly on the couch. Piano lessons with dangling. I said, no way. No piano lessons. I said, the only thing dangling in this house is gonna be from me. No way. I don't care if I'm jealous. I don't care if it's a race flag. The Chinese flag is red. I said, the Chinese flag is red. Yeah, I got my lick back though, weeks later, bro. I signed up for a class, Kinzoba with Benedict. Bro. And she really knew how to Benedict.
You're crazy, man.
I'm kidding. I'm being stupid.
What's going on, people? E-Man from Pastor Meerkat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers!
Okay. Let's get into this, yeah?
Pedro, put your thing. Oh, you haven't got your phone, Shad.
What is it? Accounting?
Accounting and maths.
Accounting.
Why do I ever laugh? I don't understand.
What the fuck they choosing? It's crazy. Cookery and geography, bro.
That's about right.
Okay, I've asked every lad, to tell me what they studied in uni, yeah? So we've got E-Man economics.
Hey, don't do that. Maths and economics.
Okay, cool.
E-Man economics.
No, hey, let's get it right.
Manny studied human geography.
Okay.
And why are you leaving everyone's second one out?
And the thing is, the first one, actually, what my degree's in.
Okay, Manny studied human geography. Vish studied sports science.
And human biology. What are you doing?
Why is everyone doing that collab?
Tim studied IT.
Oh, come on, man. It's not
Be
IT.
so real.
It's computer systems
I don't know why man are
engineering.
glossing up their
just what it
degrees,
is.
bro. It's okay. Pedro accounting.
And mathematics. Deji, hectic brain.
You're moving mad, yeah.
That's psychology.
It is psychology. I study psychology and human sciences. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, who wants to go first?
Me.
Alright, cool, Pedro. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT,
Yeah.
to give me 3 GCSE accounting questions. Yeah.
I don't know. Can you study that in GCSE?
Yeah, you probably can, and they'll ChatGPT will make a curriculum for
Maybe
you.
now, but you couldn't back then.
Yeah, because the curriculum will be different. So you know, I think that's the O levels back in my day.
What?
Might want to give the laptop to the IT guy.
You might want some troubleshooting.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, man.
What do you do? Systems. What?
Computer systems engineering. It's basically computer science.
What code does AI use?
It depends.
On.
Sorry.
You can't just say depends.
But it could be Java, C#. I don't know.
Don't fucking get this guy.
What language is she?
Okay, here we go, yeah?
go on.
Question 1,
Yeah.
for accounting, yeah?
Yeah.
Ali owns a small stationery shop.
Okay.
It's ChatGPT
Why
on
did
his
you look
thing.
at me?
Because you're the closest to Ali.
Yeah.
You're the closest to the shop, yeah.
And the shop.
And the stationery as well, and small. So, Ali owns a small stationery shop.
Yeah.
On the 5th of March, he brought £400 worth of stock on credit from Paper Co. Limited. Which of the following is the correct double entry for this transaction?
Simple, man.
I've got multiple choice here if you want it, but
You credit the creditors and then you debit the P&L.
He doesn't understand.
Nah. Okay, yeah. Let me give you the options. I'm gonna ask the question again, yeah, just so you understand the question.
Yeah.
Ali owns a small stationery shop. On the 5th of March, he bought £400 worth of stock on credit from Paper Co. Limited. Which of the following is the correct double entry for this transaction? So yes, like because of the way they're
Credit,
asking.
sorry, you debit inventory and you credit the creditor. If it's stock, you debit stock.
Okay, let him
Go on. Give me the options. then
Ali
I'll
owns a
just
small stationery shop.
answer. Yeah.
On the 5th of March, he bought £400 worth of stock on credit from Paper Co. Limited. Which of the following is the correct double entry for this transaction?
Go on.
Is it A, debit purchases £400, credit bank £400? B, debit inventory £400, credit capital £400? C, debit purchases £400, credit Paper Co. Limited, creditors £400? Or D, debit Paper Co. Limited £400 and then credit purchases £400?
That's a hard question, man.
And
need to see
he's
it.
Paper Co. Limited in this instance. Yeah?
Ali owns a small stationery shop.
answer the question. Forget who he is. He's the accountant.
It should be. What was B again?
B was debit inventory £400, credit capital £400.
Not capital. It's a thing. What's C?
C is debit purchases £400, credit Paper Co. Limited, the creditors £400. Failure.
This guy does our accounts.
It's mad. It's
guy does our- I need to see it.
It's C.
Yeah, that's
And
what I was gonna say,
I
man.
feel like it does seem like one that you might need to. If you see it, it might be a bit easier. But it's okay. I'll go again. This question is easier, yeah, because it's accounting and maths. Yeah, don't fuck this one up.
I need to show my. I need to show
you're
my work.
working.
Show walking.
Go on.
Okay. The following information relates to a business for the year ended 31st December 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The revenue was 25,000.
Yeah.
The opening inventory was 2K.
Yeah.
The purchases was 12K.
Yeah.
The closing inventory was 3K.
Yeah.
and the expenses was 5K.
Yeah.
What is the net profit for the year? The revenue is 25K.
I need a paper.
Yeah. Give me his phone. Hey,
need
puto.
paper.
Give me his phone.
Give me my phone.
This is GCSE level.
This is GCSE.
It can't even be net. Where's the tax, bro? There's no tax. There's operating profit.
Shut up, you fucking puto, man.
It's not even your question.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, bro.
He's a vigilator, man.
Rev is 25,000.
What revenue is 25K?
Opening inventory
is 2K.
Yeah.
Purchases is 12K.
Yeah.
Closing inventory is 3K. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Expenses is 5K.
Expenses is 5K.
Yeah.
What is his what? What's the question?
What is the net profit for the year?
What's the net profit for the year?
You should get this.
I think I know.
8K.
Sorry. No.
I didn't even listen to
It's
this.
And the mad thing is 8K is an option on the multiple choice as well.
Do you put?
Man claim they've got degrees, but they can't do their GCSE. Let's move on to the next person. You failed.
Yeah, badly.
No man, the kind of ones
Nah.
are boring. Let's do IT.
Let's do IT, yeah.
Okay,
go on,
yeah.
let's do
'Cause it's
IT.
It's too similar to this guy.
let's do IT.
Okay,
Accounting's not maths. So they're not similar. Just let you know.
accountant's like economics, so it's like it's.
Accounting's not economics either. so let's not be doing that. But go
Okay,
IT,
okay.
bro.
This one. I like this one because I know this one. Okay, 5 GCSE-level IT questions, yeah? I didn't put in the foundation paper, although I know you did the foundation paper. I didn't put in the foundation paper. Okay,
That's crazy. Because
which of the following is an input device? A monitor, a printer, a keyboard, or a speaker?
Input device.
Yeah.
you know when a man repeats the question.
I'm a bit nervous, but I need to concentrate.
Yeah, by your time.
Say again.
Which of the following is an input device? A monitor, a printer, a keyboard, or a speaker?
It's crazy because everyone here knows the answer. If you don't know the answer,
Yeah,
it's
wait,
mad.
relax. Look, because you're adding pressure. I can't handle pressure right now. But say it again. Say it again.
This is foundation.
It's not chill.
Which of these is an input device?
Yeah.
A monitor, a printer, a keyboard, or a speaker? This guy claims to have a degree
Chill.
in this topic.
You don't even need an IT degree for this.
Yeah, but you are just talking.
All right, answer.
I haven't heard the last one, but I'm like, bro, how?
I was on his phone. He went to go find his ACCA.
I said, yo, why did they get this shit to me, man?
He went to go find the paper just to verify that he did it.
Answer question one more time.
Fucking hell, bro.
No, but I just need to hear it. Bro.
Which one is an input device?
I just want to hear the options.
Which one is an input device? A monitor, a printer, a keyboard, or a speaker? Everyone has these at home.
I was going to say monitor.
Well done, man.
Which of the following is an input device? A monitor. Can you input things into a monitor?
I was thinking you. I don't. Okay, go on. Go.
I tagged me in, man.
No. Okay, another question.
Does anybody else know the answer?
Keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, another question.
Can't
'Cause you-
input anything else into
Keyboard, you input information. Hey, who the fuck is your lecturer?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is your lecturer? Okay.
It sounds to me that the education in you guys' university was a bit.
They failed us, man.
Yo.
Okay.
I go to Hertfordshire, man.
Yeah, go
Let's
go
see.
over shit.
Okay. Yeah. No, question 2. Which of the following is an example of system software? Yeah?
Yo, this is bullying.
Hey!
I don't
You made up.
Don't get angry at me.
All you seen is 0111110.
The Matrix. That is funny.
Which of the following is an example of system software? A. Microsoft Word. B. Google Chrome. C. Windows 11. D. Adobe Photoshop.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Oh,
That's even mad.
Which of the following is an example of system software? A. Microsoft Word. B. Google Chrome. C. Windows 11. D. Adobe Photoshop. You know when the invigilator
No,
goes
but
goes to the
It's
guy.
okay. Windows 11.
Yeah.
Do you know? How can I know
But he helped you. He helped you.
No.
He
Yeah,
said
he helped
system.
you.
Because the others are applications, software.
Shut up!
You know when it's multiple choice, but he circled it, then he wrote something. He's gonna get extra marks. Okay, cool. Let's go to sports science. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Okay. I'm expecting quite a few people to get this. Okay. This is a good question. Which muscle is primarily responsible for bending the arm at the elbow? Is it A, tricep, B, bicep, C, deltoid, D, quadricep?
For bending it at the elbow.
Which muscle is primarily responsible for bending the arm at the elbow? A, tricep, B, bicep, C, deltoid, D, quadricep.
The bicep.
No, tricep for sure.
Nah, he's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you can't
Think
do
about
that,
when
innit?
you bend your elbow, what muscle moves?
You
Like,
can't go the other way.
How do you do, when you do that? You're showing your bicep. That is a bending of the elbow.
You can't do it this way as well, right? So otherwise the tricep.
But the tricep controls most of your arm.
He's got a degree.
Yeah. And it says it's responsible for bending, not extending. So you're
But I said
bending.
primarily that means that the tricep is still involved.
Fuck off, man. You know what you need to go find your fucking
I'm not your
degree.
enemy, it's ACCA.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm jack of all trades, master of not my own, man.
Okay. Okay. Which of these is a function of the skeletal system? This is a decent question. Which of these is a function of the skeletal system? Yeah. A, produces lactic acid. B, pumps blood around the body. C, stores calcium. D, contracts to create movement.
See.
Well done, yeah. Your degree is verified. Your degree is verified. Okay, let's go to E, man.
What we doing? Maths, yeah? Or economics?
This guy loves maths.
Economics. I'm going to do
My
economics.
degree is maths and economics, so the maths is first, but it's fine.
Okay.
I know Shake is horny for this one.
Fucking hell. Okay, cool.
Oh, do I remember economics?
This is easy.
Are you doing calculations?
No, I'm getting a question for Dej.
Okay. That's good. Okay.
All left out, man.
What is the definition of opportunity cost? A, the money saved when buying goods on sale. B, the cost of producing one more unit. C, the next best alternative foregone.
See. Next.
You got it.
It's
Okay.
kind of that's a thing that you remember that next best opportunity for.
Why this
Remember the knowledge. I'm better at English, right?
Okay. Last question. Which of the following is the most likely to be a cause of inflation? A, an increase in interest rates. B, increase in consumer spending. C, decrease in production costs. D, fall in wages across the economy.
B. Thank you. Next question.
Yeah, you got it right. You
It's
got
like,
it.
alright, go,
Did you
go,
two
man.
go to the same university as these two?
Nah, these ones.
They went
what Essex they went to.
Everyone sat here went through clearing, and if you didn't,
I didn't go for clearing.
yeah, then the boy,
Then
you
what-
were expectations were low.
I got into Ken. I got into several.
Oh, what you picked? You didn't
picked
go through
Essex.
clearing.
Nah,
Mine was top
Fucking
10.
liar.
I didn't. No.
I didn't
Mine
go
was
for
top 10
clearing
for my
either.
course, though.
Yeah, was Essex top 10 or for psychology?
No, I don't think it was. No,
Top
it
50, I
wasn't.
think.
Man said top 50. Fuck off, man.
60 unis in the UK.
You man. Okay, cool. Law, yeah.
Oh, you did law?
Come on, man. Let's be real.
Law and geography. I don't know why the fuck they're together. Who the fuck puts law and
It's
geography?
human geography.
Oh, so like human trafficking and stuff.
No,
Oh my day.
that's
You know
criminal
the
law.
man that just do any.
And
sort
yeah,
of-
they fix that. Yeah. That's clearing. Where it's like,
together
yeah, we have a law. I know you want to study maths, but we have a law degree available. Somebody
What
dropped
was
it.
your firm?
My firm.
He doesn't understand.
What do you mean, what was my firm?
Your firm? Did you do UCAS?
Yeah, but
Nah, you
what's
got
my
him
firm?
through the back doors. You got him through the back doors.
So that was a firm choice and insurance.
He doesn't remember.
Queen Mary. I was actually going to go Queen Mary and do aeronautical engineering, and I decided to do law last minute. On my
What
life.
do you mean you
What you
decided?
decided?
Your
On
grades,
my-
your
on
grades
my life.
decided.
No, on my life.
All right, Elon.
I'm serious.
Okay, law.
Because I did maths, mechanics at A level, DT, design technology, and geography.
Okay,
I
so
was gonna go-
you got the grades. to
Pedro's
get into-
vexed.
Bro, I'll pull it up, bro.
I'm just asking. I'm just trying to get to know you.
And I didn't want to continue doing maths.
Let's do law. Let's do law.
Sorry, I did physics. I didn't want to do maths and physics at university, so I decided to do a completely different degree.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Okay. Don't fucking look at my
Sorry.
Which court deals with serious criminal offences such as murder? A, Magistrates Court. B, Family Court. C, County Court. D, Crown Court.
That's a hard one.
D.
It's easy.
Nah, I know it.
Yeah.
Hey, of course you'll know that, man.
But
Well
what?
done.
What does that mean? That's what E-Man should know.
Okay. Which of the following, these questions are easy though. Which of the following is a legal right protected by the Human Rights Act 1998?
Okay.
Shut up, you don't know. You don't know the funny.
I'm reading through them in my head. Go ahead.
The right to free dental care,
No.
the right to a fair trial, the right to vote at 16, the right to work from home.
Is that actually serious?
Yeah, that's a serious question.
Okay, can you read B and C again, please? Sorry, read the whole question and then give me options B and C.
Which of the following is a legal right protected by the Human Rights Act 1998? B is the right to a fair trial, and C is the right to vote at 16.
The right to vote at 16.
No.
It's B.
No,
innit?
it's a B.
B is the right to a fair trial. Yeah.
I said B, but
50-50.
You couldn't
You're
vote.
right.
You couldn't vote at 16, right? You could only vote at 18.
18.
In Nigeria,
In
you can vote.
Where?
14 with the
Alright,
right.
Oh, that's the
alright,
human
right.
geography part. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Anyway, we're past the
Impossible.
These are, I think they're going to be easy for them anyways. Which of the following best describes short-term memory? Unlimited capacity and permanent storage is A. B is limited capacity and short duration. C is unlimited capacity and short duration. D is limited capacity and permanent storage.
It's B. What was B again?
Limited capacity and short duration.
Yeah, B.
Calm, that's right.
Nice.
What is-
Yeah.
What is conformity? This is psychology is one of them subjects. That
Common sense. You're fast.
it's like critical thinking.
Conform. Go ahead.
Following your own belief, regardless of others, changing your behavior due to direct orders, changing your behavior to fit in within a group, refusing
C.
to obey authority.
Yeah.
C. Yeah. Conformity was done by a guy called Ash, 1950.
You only get 1 point.
don't-
It's all right. It's 1 point.
A guy called Ash.
It's-
But Ash is
No,
spelled-
listen, but you're teaching.
No.
Listen.
You get 1 point.
Yeah, I'm getting 1
Yeah,
point.
you get
I'm
1
just,
point,
I'm
but
just
he's-
cooking.
it's a- yeah, go on.
Ash, but Ash is spelled ASCH.
Okay.
1958, I think, was the year he did a conformity
You were close.
experiment. What year was it?
1951.
Ooh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Sorry.
nice.
Yeah.
close.
I'm disappointed in myself. Fuck.
Tim, what operating system do you use on an iPhone?
Tim's gonna get home and he's gonna get his printer out and do this. He's gonna get his printer out and start doing this. Start typing to us. Yeah. Okay. That was a nice little game. That was a long ass game, to be honest.
But
Some
yeah,
people were struggling. Some people, it's a 1 hour test, but people take 1 hour 30. You got extra time. You got extra time in school, though. You did. You got extra.
Don't care.
This is Past the Meerkat, episode 78.
Yes.
78.
I am Dej. I am here with Manny, to my right.
Talk to her ex-side in the morning. Drunk in your trunk, but she's not a whore.
He always sings a Dej song. I've got Pedro.
Dark skin girl, dark skin brother. True
True
black
skin,
man, she's not a whore cross, but it work like a
It was a light skin girl. I wouldn't say that now, though.
Yeah, I changed it for you though.
Thank you. No, it was dark skin girl, innit? It was
Yeah.
dark skin girl. Yeah, sorry. So I'm just being stupid. Yeah.
Your own lyrics.
Wait, I actually want to ask you a question.
Okay,
ahead.
go on.
Oh, no. After.
I'm here with Pedro.
Y equals MX plus C.
He hasn't put down his phone since he fucked up that Chelsea,
Not
though.
the best fit, man.
I'm here with Tim.
Control delete locks your laptop.
Fucking hell, man.
On what system?
Every system on Microsoft.
Hey, reboot.
Reboot your whole brain. Shakes in the studio. Made me a margarita. E-Man's in the studio. Looking nice and fit. Why did you just have to wear that today?
Because we have to be playing in it for.
Okay. And Vish is in the studio too.
Ooh, Mo Salah running down. Hey, who's champions, man?
Just old news.
Arsenal hate watch.
Give that cup to Tim so he can experience holding one.
You'll never see a trophy.
It's alright. We went through a lot last week, so it's fine.
You know what's so funny, yeah? Basically, me, Manny, and Pedro had a phone call, yeah, and we had a debate. Who's more likely to win a trophy? Arsenal
Or Man United. This season.
this season?
Yeah.
It's
Look at
it
us
was,
now.
I don't want. This is not love of the game.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
that.
It's not about that.
game.
One team's got to the final, one team
One
hasn't.
team hasn't.
Sadly.
One team.
No.
the
Let's
final.
carry on. Let's
One
carry
team
on.
got to
The
the.
curry.
Shut your mouth, man.
Let's leave.
Don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Okay, announcements. First off, sign up for our Patreon. It's growing slowly but surely. We've got more content on there, so please do sign up. If you are a patron, then thank you guys so much. Stay engaged. We're going to continue to build content. Gospel Sorts. Our friend Tim launched something recently. Do you want to speak to it?
Yeah, man. Gospel Salt, man, is just retelling Bible stories from the Old Testament.
Where
New
does the
Testament.
salt come from?
The salt, I thought of, like in the scripture, like you're the salt of the earth. So I see it as salt as a flavor. So I'm adding flavor to the gospel. Yeah. So that's the main.
You should have studied religious studies. Because the IT shit you did, it didn't work out. Because the religious studies.
It helps with the animation.
So the idea of it, because funny, when I was watching something on YouTube, I think it was on Easter. I was watching some stuff like.
What system was it on?
It's not a trick question.
No. It's just I was watching it on my
Printer.
PlayStation. Yes,
PlayStation.
yeah. I was on my PlayStation. I was watching some YouTube stuff, and I was watching Easter, like the resurrection of Jesus, and I saw a lot of clips there, and they're all kind of like. I thought, I can actually do something similar to this, but add my own little twist. So the twist is actually mainly carrying black characters there. So, and also
controversial.
I
like it.
I guess, but I quite like it though. To be fair, the way it's come out at the moment. So the idea, I've got 5 episodes at the moment. By the time this comes out, there should be another episode coming out. And the idea is just to put some episodes every week. Then hopefully around June, July, I'll just focus on certain characters in the Bible. So hopefully have longer segments. So if you're watching this, follow Gospel Salt, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
And don't forget to
TikTok.
subscribe.
Don't forget to like, comment.
Yeah, TikTok.
Like,
Don't
comment,
forget to
subscribe.
like, comment, and subscribe,
You know
please.
what, Tim, I'm not gonna lie, I rate you for that. Like,
Thanks,
literally for
man.
me as well. Like being able to visualize it, because I made a promise to myself at the start of the year to read the Bible, but being able to watch it just makes it a lot better. For me.
So you're gonna watch it rather than read the Bible.
No, I'm gonna do both.
Okay.
But sometimes I won't lie, I forget to read the Bible.
Yeah.
So
That would motivate.
It makes it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today you look drippy, bro.
How many
Black tee,
how many
grey
stories are
trousers.
there?
That's like you were so
Them even mad.
At the gospel as well.
This is fine. This is fine. But yeah.
No, but well done for that, man.
How many stories are there in the Bible?
Stories. Oh, there's unlimited.
That's a crazy
so many.
question, man.
That's a crazy question.
Why?
Yeah, because there's bears.
Yeah, so like, I actually don't know how. But you like,
We don't
you
know.
like like I've read the Bible.
Oh, yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Do you know how many stories are in the Quran?
No, and I'll just say there's a lot.
Yeah,
That's what we're saying to you.
Oh, you're not saying it because there's so many.
Yeah,
there's so many.
yeah,
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like known to like count the amount of sticks.
Yeah,
bears.
yeah,
There's bears.
okay,
There's so
okay.
It's
many.
like counting Dej Story like this.
Did they all follow prophets?
That's fucking good job.
Yeah, most of them. So I want to focus mainly on characters. So like a story about, I've done a lot on Elisha at the moment. So my next one will focus on like King Saul. He had a lot of good stories there. So
Oh, so it's not even just like the main.
no, there's a lot of like mini characters there. I don't know.
Oh,
Paul,
okay.
Yeah. So that's even helping me read the Bible more. So like I'm getting more knowledge from
I
it.
love it. Keep up with it.
Sick, man. Well done.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
I am doing a screening of my stand-up comedy special. Yeah.
Say that again, because every man just screamed when you.
No, everybody heard it. I'm doing a screening of a stand-up comedy. My stand-up comedy. It feels dead without the screen. That's your fault. Yeah, you need the screens on the
That's
camera.
your fault.
Yeah, nah.
know what he's saying.
I'm gonna edit it in. But yeah, I'm doing a screening. We just confirmed it. 30th of May. It's a Friday. So yeah, if you didn't get to see the show, or if you did get to see the show and you want to come through, then yeah, come through. We're gonna have a cinema. We're going to Genesis Cinema. There's only limited amount of tickets, so yeah, get it. And this time round, everybody's probably gonna get to meet me. Meet spelled MEET. So yeah, come through.
Sweet.
Hey,
Yeah.
Genesis. First chapter of the Bible, man.
Hey, you're Hindu.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
it, man.
What's the Hindu book? Religious book.
Bhagavad Gita, and that's the same. It's bare stories. Like, and there's bare different gods.
That's actually really good that you knew the first chapter in the Bible because a lot of people don't.
Yeah. Like, the thing I love about
Exodus, innit?
the thing I love about Gospel Salts is like to read the Bible will take time, innit? The way he's done it, you can get the snap of a character.
Yeah.
I wish he did it in order though of the Bible, but
Yeah, I just
that would be
You're trying to
useful
mess
for
up
me.
your business plan.
No,
I'm saying for me personally.
Oh yeah. I hear it. I hear it.
I know you're trying to substitute gospel source for actually reading the Bible.
No, he's not. He's not.
Part of the business.
My last announcement is for everybody to go and watch the last episode. The last episode was known to be really, really good, really, really funny. So yeah, go tune into that last episode. Yeah, that's it for announcements. Okay, I've been thinking, man.
Yeah.
This is how Shake starts his thing.
I'm thinking. Hey guys, I've been thinking. Yeah.
I've been watching. Nah,
guys.
Shake will be like, I watched this show, yeah. And he does his thing with his hands. But no,
He
the other
tilts
day-
his hat.
The other day I was thinking, like, what would it be like to be a girl? Remember we asked this question to Richard Blackwood. What would it be like? What would you do if you was a girl? And I'm not going to ask that question, but I do want to ask everybody, is there anything that you guys are jealous of? This question sounds mad. It sounds crazy.
I know where it's going.
Yeah.
Go on.
Is there anything that you guys are jealous of girls of?
Can I ask a question? What made you think of this question?
I don't know. Sometimes I sleep and I
Jealous
think.
girls.
Of girls. Yeah.
I hate ladies' nights in Dubai. I'm going to Dubai this week and everything free for the
See,
girls.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
I want to get in. Like,
Yeah.
why is it free? I'm handsome.
Yeah, 100%. Tables in general. I want to dance on tables.
I was gonna say that,
With
but
guys.
since we've done this, what?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, but I was gonna say, the girls get stuff for free. But lately, we've been experiencing some stuff where we get a little
What do you
t-shirt,
get? What do you
clothes.
get?
Because I know it's surely not trousers.
Oh my God.
You got to cook him back.
It's just fine. You
You got me earlier today, so
No. The thing is, I've got it off camera. That was the thing. It was off camera.
Oh, it was
But-
off camera. Sorry.
Yeah. No, continue.
I'll stop. Sorry, I forgot.
No. Continue.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. As in, like, now we get in for even on Monday, we were moving mad, bro.
Bro, you know, after your show, Manny came to Eden.
Yo, I came in my
No
my
ID. Tracksuit, in the tracksuit.
Oh yeah.
Eman saw the guy. He's like, nah, this guy's not coming in. Eman like, come on, man. We came after Dej's show. They called the manager. It's like, on this one occasion, we'll allow you. I said, fuck, I wanted him to.
Because I was with Gems, yeah. They made Gems take off his jacket and go put it back. Yeah.
They brought you a tie. I think Shake brought you jeans.
You probably combats, innit?
Because every time you go, someone will forget the ID or something. They say the same thing on this one occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ID thing is just it's long. But going back to your question, I think
Yeah, go on.
Richard touched on it.
But
For me, but listen, for me though, it is about the variety they have.
In terms of what?
Elaborate, please.
Look, I like sex. I'll be honest. Okay, I'll be honest.
Addict?
No, I wouldn't reformed, but
Reformed.
I like sex.
So what?
And
I'm good. I'm just gonna.
I think the sex industry is catered. The sex pleasuring industry of toys and all that kind of stuff is catered to women more.
Yeah.
Like what we have is quite vulgar.
What do we have?
Nothing apart from that flashlight.
There's cock ring.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that flashlight
That's
is.
when you shag the
The dolly.
Yeah. That's
it's like a hole.
But they got
it's
the
a dolly,
vibrator.
yeah, it's a dolly.
They got the rabbit.
You can use the vibrator.
They got
if you
this
want.
new AI thing here where you put it in.
You're a
you
sicko,
press the
man.
button and it just gives you a little. So your partner can control it for you.
Man said he little thing. Yeah, I hear it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I hear it. That's true. Man,
Even lingerie. To look sexy for your man, you got so many options. What could
Yeah, but
all you got
Fenty
Fenty.
boxes.
Fenty
Yeah,
boxes.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to wear it. If they made lace, if my Calvin Klein was making lace, would you wear it?
Yeah, but that's because of society. So I get what you're saying. It's like society has made it so like it's not acceptable for us to do those things.
You could dress up like a fireman, police officer. You could do all of that. Think about it. And it's sexy. Some girls find
No,
that
she doesn't
sexy.
like anything
Batman.
that's around like.
You're a sicko, man. You're a sicko.
When you do the
Batman.
voice,
Yeah, he does the voice. Man said Batman, you know.
They have more
I won't be
variety.
capping though, like the recharge thing. Them lot can recharge after sex, like they can go.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one.
We got a period where we have to recover.
Don't
innit?
say
Like,
we.
How long?
Yeah.
How long does it take
Man said,
everyone
don't say
to
we.
recover after they ejaculate?
Mine's at 15 minutes.
Shut up, man.
No.
Shut up, man. Shut up, bro. Shut up. You're not on
You're not full
medication.
battery. You're not full battery.
No, not full
after 15.
battery.
Robocop.
Like,
shut
I
up.
can get it
15
hard.
Shut up, man.
Shut up, man.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, exactly. Bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't
I'm
do
at
that.
least 6 days.
Nah, I'm back to the morning.
Morning.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah. I can do the same night for sure.
I can,
For sure.
but it's painful.
Yeah,
I
it
get
is painful.
numb,
Yeah.
numb, bro.
You guys
Sometimes I knock
knock
the first one out quick because I know the next one is the
Is
marathon.
the-
Long, yeah. You're right, he's right though. He's right.
You gotta train yourself. You
He's
gotta
too
train
sensitive
yourself.
the first time.
Tim, what about you?
Well, the first one, the second one, on bed.
Oh,
I'm saying, how long did it take you to recharge after the first nut?
A couple hours, man. It's hard,
that's
man.
good. That's good. That's good. That's natural. That's
not
natural.
good.
That's
We can't be saying
natural. No, that's
It's not
natural.
actually good.
That's natural. That's
Girls,
natural.
girls hate us for it.
They hate that.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah, it's just
You don't need to get, bro. Honestly, get the first one out quick.
It is
Even
what
if
it
it's
is.
a minute, quick.
You
Then the
China
second
brush,
one.
though.
Nah, bro. Come on, man.
You
Antibiotics.
use performance enhancing.
Your medication.
I've been tested and I'm paused. I've been tested and I'm paused.
Like Conor Ben.
It's not natural. It's not natural to come and then.
Who told you that's not natural?
That's why it hurts. That's why I think it hurts.
No, but where does it hurt? Your back? Your pelvis?
But
Where's
man,
it
where
hurt?
my back?
No, but where's it hurt?
No, my
Because
actual
your
dick
penis
will hurt. Yeah,
hurts.
it hurts. Yeah.
Because you're not fully charged up. So if you try to go again and you've got 50% battery, you can't.
No, but you know when
Performance is
you got
not
50% battery and you go again, while you're in there, it's charging up.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's
it's charging.
not.
It's
No,
charging
it's
up.
I hear it.
No, that's why you last longer.
No, it's
Because
not.
you charge up. So by the
yeah,
time
but you
it's
just
20
feel
minutes,
nothing. It's like
You're AI.
and the thing is, you guys don't think about the girl. That's why you think about your dick only. Think about the girl.
Oh,
So that
wow.
50% where you're not fully, she's enjoying it. You
Yeah.
focus on her. By the time
What,
you,
so she can't
by
enjoy
the
it
time
when you're
you're-
100%. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
she can, but I'm enjoying way more. I'm being honest.
What all petrol vehicles? You're hybrid.
You're 100% hybrid. 100%. 100%
What
you're
the
hybrid.
hell, bro?
You're a Tesla. Bro.
Nah, you know one thing I'm jealous of. Yeah, it's gonna sound so mad, but
Go on.
the different looks that they can do.
Oh, the wigs.
Yeah, like
you're
wigs,
right.
like makeup.
That's
Yeah,
why I said variety. They have variety in
yeah,
everything.
yeah. Like
But you can. It's a choice, you know. If you want to do
What, to wear a
contour,
wig?
if you want to do all of that, you can do it.
that's another
actually
thing.
can do it.
Makeup as well. Makeup. If
I'm not-
imagine it was normal for us to wear makeup, and you know
Bro.
every day you go out, you're gonna look nice.
Bro, the other day.
Some of us.
No.
What do you mean? Nah.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Go
Because,
on.
bro,
we used to go to
I
the
can't,
mall.
I can't imagine moving to a girl with makeup, yeah. She's thinking I'm Idris Elba. Wake up and
Yeah, but
But some of us will be handsome as fuck with makeup.
yeah, but it's scary, man.
Oh,
The other day I had.
No, Vish would be a baddie with makeup.
no. Vish don't need. Bro,
going
that.
on
What did
here?
they put hair?
Bro,
to?
the
the lighting, yeah,
concealer. The concealer.
Botox.
Oh my days. Yeah, no, the other day I had a spot. That's why I'm sitting here, because there's still some remnants. Of it. But the spot was like so big, it had its own it was its own coordinates.
it has its own province, you know.
Bro, I was like, bro, if I could
Just cover it, yeah.
it would just be gone. I'll be a human being again.
And yeah, you're going out and you know you're gonna look nice. And then the different looks, like The blonde hair thing. Oh my days.
Yeah, that's
but see, Cisco change his hair, Pop change his hair.
Yeah, but it's not acceptable though. Like it's not acceptable.
I think it is.
It's not, man. People will laugh at me. It's not like desirable like girls. Like when a girl's in blonde hair, when my babe wears blonde hair, like I'm going snorkeling, bro. I'm going snorkeling.
You know,
like,
man, I think because imagine your beard, you could just fade it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would do that as well. You would do that. That would be part of your routine. That would be part of your routine. That you.
I'm gonna try to do it with Beijing.
I think you'll get a wig on your beard.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know we'll be on the makeup thing and we'll be so happy with it. Look at the way we think about Beijing. We love it. We love it. That's how makeup would be.
That's different.
No, I'm like
different.
you with Beijing compared to you without Beijing.
Come on, bit of an enhancement, but it's not makeup.
No.
You know what I'm jealous of?
Go on.
The fact that we poo and girls don't poo.
What?
Shut up, man.
Girls don't. No, let's be real about it. Have you ever seen your missus poo?
Yes.
Yeah, this
It's normal.
Yeah.
It's normal.
Let's be honest.
That conversation with the
When
door.
you were in your
open,
mum's
bro.
house, did you see your mum poo?
Yeah.
I never saw my mum poo.
You're a sick man.
Firstly, why you going to your parents' room? That's the first.
I heard it and I smelled it. I heard it and I
Not
smelled
pooing
it.
in a room.
I heard it
So
and I
where does
smelled
your
it.
mum poo?
They don't poo, bro. That's the point I'm trying
Okay,
to
so where's
make.
your mum go to toilet?
Yeah, I believe him.
They don't-
He's right. He's right.
They don't. Have you seen your missus
never
poo?
seen
I don't. We have separate bathrooms.
You've
anyway,
never
so
seen his
no.
missus poo. Let's be honest here, bro.
You never
I've seen my missus poo. I've seen her throw out. I've seen her do everything that I've done in life. I've seen her do.
Agreed.
Another one, yeah, that I'm jealous of.
Yeah.
When you watch movies, they're allowed to cry.
You can cry.
No, but you're toxic. You're toxic. You're toxic. You're toxic.
Have you not cried watching a movie?
Crying out a movie is a dickhead thing.
cried-
Like,
I cried watching-
No.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
I didn't cry at
Mighty
movie,
Joe
but I
Young.
cried watching Modern Family a couple of times.
No, but when I say cried, you let physical.
Yes,
Yeah,
tears
yeah,
came
yeah,
out
yeah,
my eyes
yeah,
watching
yeah,
Modern
I'm
Family.
watching like Lion King, Mufasa dies. I
Bro,
got tears
when
in my eyes.
when Haley broke up with Dylan, I was upset. Bro.
This guy's on unserious
this guy-
stuff.
this guy's not
He's
serious.
not being serious, yeah.
Okay, let me talk to the real men here.
No.
you might not talk to me.
I cried recently. I can't remember what I was watching, bro.
In front of the missus.
Yeah, we're watching. Bro, we were both crying. We're both
But
crying.
be honest, did you try to hold it in though?
No, bro, that's my wife, bro.
You got
what
bare
am I holding?
estrogen, I think.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
I saw the soil mix.
No, I'm being serious. So you don't ever try to hold it in, like
Why?
you just cry on.
Bro, I'm open. Everything's open.
Rah.
I was watching something that was something to do with.
That's why you wanted
I think it was
toys
like-
for you to go up your.
Oh my days.
That's a different type.
See, that's
of
how
right, yeah.
you do this. He's toxic. He's toxic.
He's toxic. He's
No,
toxic.
you're toxic. You're toxic.
Who do you
Yeah.
think is the least likely to cry in this room? Rank us.
Okay, I'll rank E-Man.
At the
Yeah.
bottom.
I'll
I've
rank
cried,
E-Man
bro.
in
I
like in
cried.
like Hades.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, come
Yeah.
on, man. Gospel soul.
I think. I think the Mount Rushmore people will cry before E-Man. I think they'll be able to cry before
100%. E-Man ain't cried since
ever.
birth.
Yeah.
I've cried, bro.
When was the last time you cried?
Cutting onions, man.
Oh my
No, seriously, no. This like when I was watching Lion King, I'm in Mufasa. When he died.
How old were you when you
I had-
cried?
Huh?
How old were you?
This
when
was
you cried?
recently. I had tears in my eyes.
Oh, shut
And
up.
then-
I do-
but you
but-
suffer from hay fever though.
It's not hay fever. What I do, I promise. Like I try to, even if though my eyes are watery, I just block it out so no tear drops.
You
You're
don't have
forcing yourself.
E-Man
can't
doesn't
let
have
teardrops.
He don't have tear ducts
Teardrops,
anymore.
yeah.
He doesn't possess
You got
tear ducts.
circumcised. You got circumcised.
He had a vasectomy.
The bags.
Yeah.
It usually be there.
But you guys just let it. You just release
Yeah,
it.
but
Yeah.
was watching. I can't remember what
I'm gonna
series
be
it
more
was.
like you, you know.
We was watching a series. I think it was about kids. Like something happened to like kids in like some village or something. And bro, just certain things just it hits you, bro.
Yeah,
That could,
Yeah,
that could.
that bro, I was crying.
But that cry,
No,
make
bro,
a noise
no,
cry.
no, bro, no rage
Why,
18.
see why you getting all manly and aggressive now?
Yeah, all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, it's just-
You said railing.
Yeah,
Why you not making
No,
noise?
you're trying to make me sound like a bitch. I'm not trying to do. I'm trying to sound like a bitch. I'm trying to sound
Why
like a
is
bitch.
that the spectrum to make you sound like a bitch?
Yeah, wailing.
Why?
Wailing is excessive.
Why is that
It's
excessive?
excessive, especially for
Release.
watching something on TV.
Release.
If I see someone
Release.
close to me,
You're holding back. Why are you
know
holding
what?
back?
I'm gonna hold back this punch.
We just got
You got different levels. Yeah. Different levels. But your level was crazy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the last time you cried?
Long time ago.
See,
to be
you can't
honest.
remember. See, look.
Yeah.
I was gonna put Dej.
I would put Dej next to be fair anyways.
What
No,
next?
but Dej on Earth though.
Then
You think I wouldn't cry after E-Man?
yeah.
I'll put Dej first, innit?
No.
You're
first.
you're boss.
Then I'll
You
put
guys
Dej.
just judge me.
No.
No, we're not judging you based on your
You just
appearance.
said it yourself. You're boss.
We're not judging you based on your
That's
appearance. There's
so
so many
biased.
people that have
That's
been
so
to prison that have cried in the
Yeah.
courtrooms. You see it.
Yeah, I'll say E-Man. I'll say Dej next.
During sentencing.
What, you think I wouldn't cry?
Yeah.
You think I'm stern, innit?
Not that stern. I feel like you're. I feel like you're.
No,
I think the reason why you didn't cry because I think you'll internalize emotionally. You internalize something where you wouldn't have that.
You can control.
Yeah,
that's why I
you
think
thought
wouldn't
your
cry.
thought process.
No, you wouldn't be like, I want to cry, but I'm gonna force myself not to cry.
But
Which is what email would do. You're not control. You're not control.
I think Dej, because he's been studying psychology, his tears are like electric blinds.
Yeah.
So it's like he can get the tears to go here and he will just psychologically.
That's a stupid thing to say, bro. That's just, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, bro.
No.
Nice.
sorry.
No, but I think Shake would be quite high up.
Shake's
Yeah,
not
but
crying.
with alcohol.
No, with alcohol. With alcohol.
Yeah, I can imagine Shake crying, man.
Yeah.
I'm lower. I'm lower.
Yeah, Vish doesn't cry.
low.
I've never seen Vish.
No,
I'm
Vish
only
doesn't
going
want
last
to.
time I
I think
cried.
Vish will hide and cry. Vish will go in a cupboard and cry.
Yeah,
But that's because he doesn't want to mess up his makeup.
My contour will come up, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually ever seen Vish like showing any outward emotion?
Actually, no.
Whether like
When
it's
Tim-
euphoria or sadness.
anything, yeah, there's never any extreme in it, yeah.
Yeah, unless he's drunk again. But then
Tim fucked me up one time though. I cried.
Whoa.
When he pushed me into the goalpost, man.
The goalpost was down here.
Yeah, that makes it.
Push you. Stop pushing. You didn't cry.
You're rude.
No, I
You
did,
said the
man.
goalpost was down.
Right.
Yeah, the thing was.
You don't even know what side the scar is on. It couldn't have been that bad at all.
I'm surprised nobody said, taking a day off of work once a month for your period.
no, because
Are they allowed to take a day off?
yeah, they are.
They are. They're not officially allowed. They're not officially allowed.
How do you
But yeah,
how do you
they'll have
challenge that?
an understanding. Yeah, it's like the workplace will have an understanding that they
it's
can do
bad.
that.
But the pain they have to go through.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't want
yeah, I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
want
want
to
the
see
opposite
You
side,
guys have
yeah.
never had periods? I've had like 36 periods in my.
How?
You guys never had kebab. You never had kebab after alcohol. You never had kebab after alcohol.
No,
You can't be comparing the shit.
You never had kebab after alcohol, bro.
I have.
Exactly. Yeah. So
How's that? You're shitting out blood. For 7 days.
I only expect Manny to be doing that. not you.
Oh my god.
And you want to play with toys.
We need to do the period stimulator, bro.
I'm scared. I'm not
That's
saying.
what we need to
I
do.
think I'll be able to hack it. I don't think
You
it will-
got abs.
I don't think it'll penetrate. Yeah, I don't think it'll penetrate my abs.
I think your pain tolerance is low.
You think? Yeah, probably it is as well. I don't like pain at all.
I think Manny's one's high.
Pain tolerance, yeah.
Nobody said childbirth as well, or the ability to carry a child. Like you'd be jealous. of- You don't want to carry your child.
I carry her to sleep. It's enough, bro.
I mean,
that's funny.
it's hard. It looks hard.
It looks hard.
Yeah, but you don't want that
You have to go
emotional
for it.
connection to your
Yeah,
child.
but
Emotional
after
connection.
delivery, do skin to skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I respect them
I
highly
respect them for that, man.
But it must be different having the child inside you, like the
Yeah,
connection.
yeah.
Differently
You don't want that.
No.
You want it.
Your child's not doing
I would love to breast milk for like 1 hour. Seriously.
Oh,
You like to breastfeed.
Breastfeed. I
Yeah.
said breast milk. I would love to breastfeed for like 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
I just want to, not 1 hour, like one feed.
One feed can take an hour though.
Okay, so yeah, I just
For
want
the
to know
first
what
20
that
minutes
feels
is-
like.
Imagine the emotional connection to your child if you were able to carry it or give it.
Yeah, but the
still
thing
have
is,
that.
with women, all these good things you're saying comes with a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
That unfortunate.
You don't want it.
I don't want it.
What about the fact that girls can kiss their friends and no one will say that like
You can
it's
kiss.
gay?
You can kiss. You can.
In the mouth.
Yeah,
If you kiss him now,
I won't say anything.
I would say.
Kiss him now, I will not say that. I promise you.
Honestly,
I promise you, I won't say nothing. Do what you want to do, bro. Honestly, I'm not gonna say nothing.
You're jealous. That's crazy that you're
I didn't
jealous.
say I'm jealous. I just,
But we're talking about what you be jealous for girls doing.
was that the question? I didn't know that was the question. I thought we were just talking. I thought we were just having a general conversation about
That's
guys
so mad
and
to
girls.
be jealous of that, bro.
That's crazy. That
What would you man do if Pedro kissed him?
I'll leave. I'll leave.
I'll be happy. I'll be happy for him.
What do you mean?
I'll leave. I'll leave.
Yeah, but what type of? No, I'm not having this conversation.
It's annoying. It's annoying, innit? It's annoying, innit? That's if you suppressed it for that long, and he's done it on camera.
But it doesn't
spontaneously.
If he kissed, what does that mean though? Like it's just calm.
Yeah.
That something's overcame him.
I'll be like, why? I'll be like, Tim, why didn't you move away?
I don't like this question either, man.
And your beards are interlocked.
Look at his eyes.
Sorry, that's stupid. That's stupid.
You started it though.
You started.
You brought it.
You actually started.
You brought it. I just made it real.
Say something provocative. Trying to get the people going.
I'm okay. This is a bit, but I'm jealous of the way they party though. So like, just wines in. Dancing.
No. Yeah, that's
I got
because
one more. I
I want to
got
be
one
able to
more
touch
after
your
that.
toes in that and shake.
Yeah, just the flexibility.
Yeah,
Everything.
that's the thing. They got dances that they can do, like
Yeah.
twerking and stuff.
Twerking.
Like, we look stupid when we do stupid shit.
And they get moved to as well. Bears.
Are you jealous
yeah,
of that?
maybe-
That they get muted and we don't really get muted. Well,
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
It must
yeah,
be
you know,
nice, bro.
that's true.
It
That's
must be
true,
nice.
man.
Like, well, it
Yeah.
depends on it. It depends on the type of moving to you, but like, it is ego
boosting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you're walking down the street and everyone's after you, like that girl from Misfits. It must slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it must get tiring
Yeah.
though.
Would you guys be vexed at like someone they're catcalling you like, oi, sexy?
nah, I'm not playing.
You love it, innit?
I'll say what? But I think this girl tried to move to me at the gym today, actually.
You guys always have these stories about girls moving to you. You see the John that they're always trying to. Yeah.
And it's always the same location. The gym.
Yeah, we never see it, but they happen.
You guys can't go to the gym. You guys need to wear more makeup. Nah, she was doing this deadlift, yeah, but not deadlift from the front, deadlift from the back.
Oh, okay.
So then she was doing that, and then she was like, "Oh, can you help me?" I was like, "Okay, cool." She was like, "Oh, like show me the video." She was like, "Can you show me the form?" She was like, "I don't understand why it's not working." So it was what was happening. It was going up, and her bum was stuffing it.
She got that.
I didn't want
flirting.
to. I didn't want to.
You don't want to say,
I didn't want to see like a creep.
yeah.
And she was like, "Do you know what's going on?" I was like, "This fine to me."
Hey, your fool's good. Your fool's
Yeah,
good.
your fool's good. I think maybe he's got a long arm.
I think there's something wrong with the bar. Yeah, I think there's
I
something
think his
wrong
bar
with
was a
the
bit curved or something.
Yeah. Crazy work.
Crazy work.
Okay. Another topic, yeah. Who is the worst person you guys have ever met? I came up with this question because I told a story about like Turls at my stand-up.
Yeah.
Who's the worst person you've ever met in life? Doesn't have to be a gang member. Just
It's this uncle from my church.
why?
Oh, you know that uncle who just. This one, let me actually nip this one in the bud because this one gets me mad.
Yeah.
I hated the fact that in church, yeah, there was this community where everyone's parents could just beat anyone's kid. And there was this uncle who used to beat kids like they were adults. He used to.
He was ready.
And I remember
Like, you're
one
my
time-
uncle.
But one time obviously I went to church in South London in Myattsville, which is in Brixton, the ghetto, and he slapped one kid like. He must have been like 10 years old. And we were bullying him about it for like 4 or 5 years. Everyone kept on bringing it up because the whole church went silent when he slapped him, yeah?
Yeah.
But 5 years later, yeah, the guy's son must have just told the guy, like, calmly was just like, "Oh, yeah, shut up, man."
Nah, man.
Fucked up the guy's son. Because he started getting involved in gangs. He fucked up the guy's son, bro. But the guy was plotting that for 5 years.
Yeah, for years.
Yeah.
It was
He
brewing,
must
innit?
have the church's blueprint on his
Days.
Bro, I was like, but that guy from church, bro, everyone's kid was getting slapped by him.
Crazy
that's
work.
I don't like
That's
that
nuts.
culture,
Yeah,
man.
Crazy
yeah,
work,
yeah.
bro.
I don't think that's just a church thing. I think it's a Nigerian thing.
Imagine that happened now when someone slapped your kid.
I'd first ask, was it deserved? If it's someone that I know, if it's a stranger, obviously that's a. But if like any of my siblings, my older siblings, obviously any family member, they can discipline my kids, 100%.
Yeah,
Oh,
if it's a family
siblings,
member,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's a random uncle in the church,
Yeah.
Don't point at me.
yeah.
Don't point at me.
so I'm just saying. Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
almost church like a
That's
community.
what I'm saying.
So
But
it
that's a
depends.
stranger. That's a stranger. A stranger to me is someone that's not I don't have a close relationship.
Yeah.
A stranger cannot be physically abusing my kid or physically hitting my kid. That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
But
that's so nuts.
there's just a lot of bad people in this world, man.
Yeah. I remember, I had some guy who I can't even say his name because the guy's still like, he's still an acquaintance. But yeah, we had this guy at River Island, weirdest don in the whole world, bro. Like this he's one of those, like, he's a compulsive liar. So like, as soon as you meet him, it's like, he acts like you're his best friend. He was actually going to become his best friend. And he would just lie about everything. So I remember there was one day, we never worked with each other, but there was one day we had a shift with each other on the women's tills, and it was like bare busy. Bare people are coming through. I'm not trying to talk. I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do. And then he's seeing people, he sees somebody that he knows, and I know the person as well. So I'm like, oh, cool. Like, yeah, you good while he's serving. And he's like, oh, you know, Dej, this is the first time I'm meeting this. This is the first shift I have with this guy. And he goes to the person like, oh, you know, Dej, yeah, that's my boy from, you know, the man is like, yeah, he's my boy from
My boy from way back.
Yeah, man, I remember Blakey Blaze days,
He's
man.
looking at the guy. He's like, yeah, remember when we were in the yard with Bonnie Blues sort of thing? He's
What
like,
the-
yeah. And I was like, no, I don't remember. That never happened. Like, he'll start saying stuff that have happened that has never happened. And it's like, because the person's like, oh, you man did that. I'm like, nah. I didn't do. I don't remember when we were in the yard with Bonnie Blue. Don't give me that kind of rep, bro. He's so weird. He just lied about everything, bro. Everything.
Bad, bro.
I don't.
Go on. No, I was gonna say me and Pedro, we've got this thing where we call it the trait.
Yeah, I remember you guys told us about it. Yeah.
It's the trait. It's just there's something in certain people that you meet. I don't know if it's the compulsive liar, it's arrogance, false bravado.
It's
but
a
you meet,
cocktail of-
you meet these people a lot in like business or when you're trying to work with someone, and the moment you get a sniff of that trait, it's over.
You cut it out. Yeah.
And I think a lot of these people are in positions of some sort of other power or influence.
Yeah,
or
they've lied their way. They've
lied their way, to get
To
somewhere.
get somewhere, yeah. It's crazy, man.
It's a general thing.
For me, you might remember Shanks. I told you about Shanks.
Oh, yeah.
Man. When I lived in Ends, this guy, he's the worst guy I've ever met in my life. Yeah. This guy was like, he's like the CEO, CFO, CTO of criminal activity. This guy trying to recruit everyone, bro. And every time I saw this guy, it'd be like after 6 p.m, he's always trying to recruit man to shot. So all the youngest to shot. And the thing is, I don't know why this guy's older because he's the same age as us, man. But for some reason, he just able to chill with the oldest because he's such a messed up youth.
He's a scout. He's a scout.
He's a scout.
Yeah.
He's a
Every
recruitment
game.
consultant.
Recruitment consultant.
Jamal, man.
But I remember there was this one day, where there was like an innocent bystander that lived in our area, and he was selling his cousin's phone. He was just randomly selling his cousin's phone. I think it was the Sony Ericsson Walkman.
Yeah.
That was popping back then. And I wanted to buy the phone off him.
Yeah.
So I said, link me in the park. I'm going to go get the money. Link me in the park. I'm going to buy it off you. Met him at the park. I was meant to buy it off him for a bill.
Yeah.
But you know me, I like to negotiate. Innit? So I brought the money with me and I was like, bro, like,
Take
come on,
95.
do me 50, do you 50.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I don't know. It's my cousin's phone. Let me phone my cousin and you could talk to him about it.
Yeah.
So we're having a conversation. And then Shanks, comes out of nowhere, bro. Shanks walks up to us. He's like, oh, what's happening here, bro? What's happening here? He sees the money. He sees the phone. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to buy this phone, innit?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, swear down. How much you buying it for? I'm like, a bill. But I'm trying to negotiate. He's like, no. Don't try and negotiate, my guy. Don't do that. He's like, no, give me the bill. And he goes over to that guy. He's like, give me the phone. He takes the phone and gives it to me. Then he takes the cash. He takes the other phone of his cousin that I'm talking to and he's like, you've just been robbed.
Oh
Gives it back to
my
him.
days.
And he just walks off, bro.
Fucking
And for
hell.
me, I was thinking...
That's a good deal for you, though.
That's crazy. Which was crazy. But yeah, Shanks, that guy.
Yeah.
And Shanks is not... Bro, I'm using a different tag because... I
Yeah.
don't know if he watches this pod. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's hot puppy now, man.
I feel like, what can I say my dad? I met him from birth.
Yeah. You can say
There was a period, there was an era.
There was an era, yeah.
There's always eras with your dad, though.
Bro.
Especially his boys, but yeah. Go on.
Like, when I was growing up, like from 6 to 8, I used to always think, why does my dad hate me? Like, my dad would always slap me, but not slap my sisters.
Yeah.
Like, he would always get me to do all
That
the
makes
dirty
sense,
work.
though.
Like,
The fact he
I
slapped
hear
you,
it.
is-
But then I never saw my mum slap my sisters either.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
I always
my
thought it was angry
mum would
'cause-
slap
This
me,
guy
my
just
dad
want-
would slap me, my grandma would
Vicious-
slap me.
Mitch just wants his sisters to get a slap.
That's it. I don't
Somebody
condone-
slap
I don't-
him, please.
I don't condone any of that, man. But there was one time where everyone came around our house, our shop for Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're hosting it, and I remember my cousins were around, my older cousins. So there's a big generational gap between like me and my older
And your
cousins.
cousins, yeah.
So they're mucking around with me, and one of them pulls my trousers down. So I get vexed, yeah. I take the Monopoly that my sisters are playing with, I dash it at them, I throw a tantrum, yeah. My dad just grabs me, he throws me in the cellar. And this cellar,
what? Cellar?
Threw me in the cellar. 'Cause in the
Harry
shop,
Potter, this is Harry Potter. This is Matilda thing, yeah.
bro, like, you know, a shop has a cellar, yeah.
Yeah.
And the problem is the lights
You're
on the
next to,
outside.
you're next to Bear Biscuits.
Jabby touches.
You can't see anything, bro. You can't see the audio.
Bear Maryland cookies.
So I'm in the cellar now, yeah, and I know the procedures. Like I cry hysterically, 10 minutes, knock on the door.
Yeah,
my mum will let me out.
yeah, you are, yeah.
I'm crying, bears. I'm crying. I'm waiting, and now I've stopped crying. Yeah, no one's letting me
No
out.
one's let you out.
I'm banging the door. Yeah, I take like repetitions.
Yeah.
So I do like 3 sets here.
Yeah.
Banging. The 4th time, yeah, my dad finally opens up, and I'm thinking it's been like an hour.
Yeah,
Whatever,
yeah.
He locked you down there for an
He knocked
hour.
me down there for
crazy.
time. He opens the door. I just smell Jack Daniels, bro.
Oh.
My dad forgot. My dad was like, he's like.
Oh, we forgot.
Oh,
you
you
got
forgot you did that.
Yeah, my dad's like, why are you in cellar? Like, everyone bloody upstairs.
And the main thing is he came down to get more.
Yeah,
He treated Jack and Daniel more like his son, bro. But yeah.
Do you know what's
We're
bad?
cool now.
You know what's bad though? If I walk into a living room and I see that my son's got his pants down and he's dashing Monopoly,
I'm gonna find the cellar.
I'll throw him in the cellar as
Yeah,
well.
I'm finding the cellar. I'm finding the cellar. I don't even have the cellar. but I'll find the cellar.
I pulled up my trousers. Come on, man.
It's so bad.
Sound like
You sound like a
Yeah, yeah,
But we're cool now, man. But that's why I don't go fight.
yeah.
It's someone I hated, man.
Who?
No.
I hate you, man.
It was my driving instructor, man.
He hated you.
Which one?
The
The
first
first
one.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it took me ages to learn how to drive, and I feel like it was his fault, man. It was definitely his fault.
Whose fault was the second instructor?
No, because I was alright with the second instructor. I'd done 3 tests with that guy, all failed.
How many instructors did you have?
2. So obviously I changed after the third one, after the second one.
First time with the Avens.
Yeah, I passed first time, so it was that one. He was so happy. When I failed the other time, he was actually like, "Don't worry, I'll book some more lessons in."
Cash cow.
Money.
Even one time
He's
we just
never
did.
letting you go.
You're his best customer, man.
Best customer, yeah, best customer, yeah. You're on a retainer, blood.
You passed, everyone lost money.
Yeah. I think even one time he said, "I'm not letting you use my car for a test." He was just making it a payment. Yeah, he was like, "No, you're not using my car for a test."
Do you get
Blacklisted by driving,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Do
Yeah.
you think that that's because he wasn't a nice guy or because you are a
He wasn't a
hazard?
nice. No, he wasn't a nice guy, man. He took me longer to learn how to drive because of him.
Nah, bro, that's all you.
him.
That is
no,
all you.
it was him.
Passing 4th time is
Crazy.
There should be a
but-
limit with driving, you know.
Yeah,
there should be a limit. Like,
Most people quit. That's a
naturally, you stop.
I'm not a quitter.
I'm not quitting. Yeah,
I swear it was more than 4.
let's not even get into
Let
it.
him know his numbers.
Yeah, let him get. Let's not even
Were
get
they
into
tapped
it,
kids in you lot schools?
bro. We had this guy. We had this guy secondary school. Yeah, called. Like
the name.
he's Blacks. His name was Blacks. And you know every dark skin. You know them guys that are really dark skinned. They're all called Blacks. Like all of them called Blacks. BLAX. Blacks. And he wasn't even in my year. He was older and he was mad tall. And I remember his hands were so butters. Yeah. And I remember we had this shop outside of we had 2 chicken shops. Yeah. So we had this shop called King Rooster. So I remember one time I used to go there get 4 wings and chips. I've got my 4 wings and chips. Now me, I don't like ketchup, mayonnaise. So like my thing is plain. I didn't have barbecue sauce, so my thing was plain, just chips, salt, chicken wings.
Yeah.
And I remember this black guy goes, "Oh, can you have a wing?" And people ask you, the oldest ask you for a wing.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you give them a
yeah,
wing. It's
yeah.
like, it's like taxing it. Like you just give them a wing. And then he's like, I was like, yeah, you can come get a wing. And then he sees that there's no sauce on my thing. By this time, I'm like out of the shop. I'm like a bit down the road. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I ain't got anything." He's like, "Oh, your thing's dead, bro. Don't worry, I'll go to another man." This guy goes in the shop, gets the mayonnaise bottle. You know them ugly mayonnaise bottles, yeah? He comes up behind me.
dried up mayonnaise on the side.
He comes up behind me and he just... and the way... The way he done it like it was a restaurant. Yeah. And then he puts his hand in like, and when he put his hand in, you know what them games where you're trying to get the toy.
The claw.
When you're trying to get his hand touched every wing.
It's his chips
His
now.
hand touched every wing. His hand touched every wing. I saw the wings coming in, but they all fell through. except for this
Taking a
one.
wing was a violation, man.
And then he bit into it, and because he was so dark skinned, yeah, like you see, like his skin was black and the mayonnaise was white. He looked like a zebra. He looked like a referee just come to get the wings, and he took the wing and he took it in his mouth. He was, safe, man. I was like, bro. I told him, come, yeah, take the whole.
Take the whole thing. Yeah, you ruined it.
The whole thing is contaminated, bro.
Yeah, man. There was actually one girl. I remember now. There's one girl in my primary school. Everyone was scared of because. Do you know how they rumors spin? Oh, you eat your bogey and stuff. So everyone was just even scared to touch her.
No.
Yeah, it was so.
Wait. She used to eat a
a bogey. Yeah.
Oh,
She was
okay.
Yeah, she was the nose picker.
Did you eat your bogey?
No,
Yeah, I thought the Reba was back then.
No, but everyone was scared.
David Ornstein.
I fucking cooked you.
Hey, that's funny.
Tim goes, she was a nose picker. That is so she's the worst person you.
I remember one time.
Is she actually a nose picker though? People are bullying her.
Yeah.
No, she was picking her nose and eating it. She was picking.
So
yeah.
what? She's the bad kid in your school.
No, she's bad, but she was the one of them annoying was everyone scared. I was scared of her.
Here we go.
I was scared. Because one time I was scared because traumatized, yeah. One time, yeah, I can't remember what happened. I must have got in trouble in school. I can't believe that. So it was me and her like waiting in the principal's office, yeah. So I must have been just
And she just got snottled.
Yeah. And one thing, because I was facing the window. People tell me that she's a bit strange and stuff. Next thing you know, she just come kissing my bum.
Oh my days.
I was traumatized.
That is not how you start that story. That's not how you start that story. She kissed your bum.
Yeah, she kissed my bum.
Wait.
Wait.
I was standing up and she just kissed my bum.
Why are you standing?
Why was your
bum is dead? I don't know why. I was surprised too.
Well, your trousers down.
No, what down? I had my trousers obviously.
Yeah, because he might have been playing that game like him and his brothers.
Yeah.
Before the head
remember
teacher
that
comes
one,
in.
No, but after that, I just stayed away from her after that, man.
Fucking hell, man. Do you know why Tim's so crazy? Man said she's scary because she picked her nose. And then later he realized, which one is going to get you arrested? Which one is going to get you arrested? Man was scared of the bogey.
Yeah.
Now, Pedro, you're
There
going
was some kid in my school who used to steal money from his stepdad and buy everyone McDonald's with it.
Oh, yeah, you told us about this.
Kid,
Oh,
man.
that's a
Bro,
good kid.
Robin Hood, man.
Yeah.
I remember one time
Fuck his dad.
we went leisure centre and we went swimming, yeah. And then after you swim, I don't know why after you swim you always need to shit. Does that happen to you?
Oh, I'm always hungry.
That's all yours.
hungry,
I'm always hungry.
That's your situation.
Yeah, we both were shitting, yeah, in our separate cubicles. And you talk to each other whilst you shit.
No.
The guy just goes silent, so I'm thinking, okay, the guy's finished before me. Like, he's a pound of yam. And he's gone, bro. I get out of the toilet. This kid is smearing his shit across the mirror, bro.
Oh my days, nah, bro.
Them kind of kids,
Them kids have a deep.
Why do you even have a conversation with this guy?
Bro, this guy lived like across the road
cams,
from me,
bro.
so I was hanging out. But I didn't know he was nuts until he did that. Like the buying kids McDonald's, I was like, oh, yeah, he just likes to steal.
Yeah.
But when he did that, I was like, bro, this kid is fucking nuts.
Yeah, he's layered. He's layered as fuck, bro.
And then, to be fair, obviously he got kicked out because there's only one way that you're gonna go. He's very sick at football as well.
That's like one of my friends. This was in primary school, so he got kicked out of primary school, yeah, and we later found out that he was dyslexic. So when I don't know what year it was, maybe like year 5 or year 6, and he used to always get frustrated in class, and he would take out his frustration at everyone.
Yeah, I know them kids as well.
There was one point where, I don't know, maybe like the teacher told him off about something, and later that day, he actually threw a brick at a teacher's car. But the way he got the brick from, he got kicked out.
Yeah.
And then I saw him again at secondary school. We linked up again at secondary school, first year, year 7. And by this time, a lot of my friends were white.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of black friends. And then he started picking on my white friends and he spat at him. So I was thinking, your behavior hasn't changed since like year 5, year 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was basically like not learning difficulties, but he had like anger issues and.
There's always something.
There's always something.
And when you see, bro, but that's the same kid who did that. You know, I see him in Oxford Street busking, playing the flute. I was like, there's no way this guy learned, because in school he had everything. He had learning difficulties. I was like, bro, how has this kid been able to concentrate and be able to learn the flute? I think he just changed when he got older.
I had a kid like that in my primary school in New City, but he's like, I think there was something wrong with him, but he basically used to, you know, like rubbers for pencils. He used to get the rubbers and like rub it on his hand and then eat the shavings. And then like rub it again and put it in people's hair.
What?
Yeah, he's mad. He's mad.
That might be because
you know,
there was another kid that did something like that with. It will be the
pencil shavings.
It'll be pencil shavings. You'll do that and you'll eat it as well.
I don't know if that's
kids
there's a
kids did
my school was
kids were crazy.
Things, bro.
Yeah, but you was pulling spiders. Pulling legs off spiders, bro.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing it in public. At least I had
He had a cellar, bro. Yeah, he had a cellar. It was static, yeah.
Bro, you guys are acting like you didn't do any crazy shit when you were
Not like that.
Not like that, yeah.
Spiders is crazy.
In school, bro, I had B-man, innit? I had B-man.
Oh yeah, you told us
This
this.
guy was scary.
Of course, he's gonna have beef with your E-man. He has that.
Good job, now.
You already killed off A-man, B-man, D-man,
But this guy, he knew about tax early, the 20% tax.
Yeah.
I used to buy the Smarties. You remember the Smarties cookies, 5 in a pack?
Oh yeah.
And then every time you saw someone, he would tax them, innit? So it was like a cookie off fee. But the worst part of this guy was when we played Money Up, we would all be. I used to love playing Money Up. We would all be playing Money Up in the hallway, and whenever we saw B-man come, every man would just run, pick up their coin, and try to run away. But if B-man says yo, every man has to chill, bro. We have to chill, just carry on playing. And whenever B-man played, bro, you could be up, he'll throw his coin. Like, bro, you distracted me, man. And no one could say nothing. No one could say nothing.
It's like you're playing with him, but you're not even. You're not
playing with him. You might as well just give him the money. Because this whole game is a facade.
It's a facade, but the benefit is if 5 man's playing, if I'm first place and now I'm second place, so when he throws all the coins,
he's gonna get his.
his coins. But if he throws and he doesn't get a coin, I'll be like, bro, you distracted him. Throw it again.
You gotta tell man.
That guy. Scary as heck.
Yeah. Last one from me, like my secondary barber, he's one of the worst people. He's one of the worst people I know, because this guy, like he doesn't understand. Sheikh knows him as well. Sheikh knows the guy. The guy doesn't understand that he's a secondary barber. Like he doesn't. I know he's walking on the street. He's seeing other man with good. No, he must be seeing other man with good trims, thinking, I can't do this. Like, you can't miss it because he's so dead. And the maddest thing is him. I remember there was a time he cut my hair, and I always do this thing when a guy, like, you know, when you're looking in the mirror and you're already suspicious from as soon as they start doing your shape up, you're already suspicious. So I'm seeing it like wonky in the mirror. So then, like, to prompt him to change it, I go to him like, is it straight? Like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, is it straight? And then this idiot, he'll look at me in the eyes and he'll be like, instead of looking at me straight and seeing if it's straight, he'll turn his head like this. It's straight. He's like, yeah, straight. I was like, of course it's gonna fucking straight. When you fucking tilt your head like this, And the maddest thing about it is, after the trim, man will still ask me for like £25. He'd be like, top me up, boss, top me up. Yeah. It's like, it's normally supposed to be £15, but he wants more. He's like, look at the way I did you nicely.
Oh my
God. He has
got no customers.
He needs more money, bro.
When you go into a barber shop and you see there's 10 man waiting, but there's one barber and there's no
man. They're doing that.
They're cleaners.
Yeah, the guy would be like to me like, yo, can you top me up? And then when he says that to me, I look at him, I turn my head. Are you insane? Are you crazy? Top you up with my head looking like this, bro.